Fitz. The only guy I know that would probably suck a homeless man off for a gram of weed. The only guy I know that could be playing Minecraft 1 minute and dropping slurs the next.
Neatker.
With 5.3 million subscribers, Fitz has absolutely made a name for himself in the YouTube space. But how did he get to this point? Today we're gonna jump in and try and follow his rise and discover how Fitz became the internet's favorite racist. Enjoy the video. On January 21st, 2015, 4,880 days after the incident, Fitz uploaded his first video called Freestyle Rapping in DayZ. Here, he displayed his whiteness, freestyle rapping to random people he met in the game.
Right across from you.
Shut the hell up.
This video did very well for a channel's first video, and unfortunately, I'm too poor to see the Social Blade stats on how it did when it was first posted, but this video did pretty damn well, gaining at least 2,000 views in the first few days. Fitz would go on to post a variety of content, everything from CSGO videos to H1Z1 to DayZ. Slowly but surely though, he would start to form the style of content that we're all familiar with, and the style of video that spawned thousands of copycats. CSGO funny moments. These videos would involve a group of friends playing CSGO together, saying funny comments, and occasionally dropping a slur. In 2017 and 2018, Fitz stumbled across a goldmine of content, as 32 of his 36 most popular videos are all from these 2 years. Now I know when I say the words most popular, you probably think a couple million views, maybe 3-4 million views. No. Fitz would give the YouTube algorithm the blowjob of the century, sucking in tens of millions of views across his most popular videos. At this point, Fitz was at the top of his game. He had close to 5 million subs. He was living the dream. Then, it happened. For the next few years, the Fitz YouTube channel would kind of be a wasteland of its former self. Fitz would only upload once or twice a year, a huge contrast to his former schedule of 2 videos a week. So now we've come to the question, how did Fitz remain as the internet's favorite racist with such an inactive YouTube account? Well, I believe there's 3 reasons behind it. Number 1. His relatability. I think when it comes to relatability for YouTubers, it's very difficult to find a YouTuber that feels genuine. Especially in this day and age of YouTube where most influencers are on the same level as a parasite. Now you look at Fitz. He's a normal guy with a normal look to him. He doesn't wear any flashy clothes or have a flashy demeanor. He's just Fitz. If you saw him at a gas station and you had no idea who he was, you'd probably assume he works in a trade and hates his kids and hits his wife. Now weirdly enough, him hitting his wife brings me to the second reason I think Fitz is able to stay relevant. Number 2, his dark sense of humor. I think Fitz is part of a very small group of YouTubers that are somehow able to bring back the feeling of 2016 YouTube with their content. In a Fitz or Misfits video, no word, joke, or anything is off limits. You can expect to see some of the goofiest, most blatantly racist jokes you can imagine. And this really feels like an homage to the edgy era of YouTube for me. I think since the group of YouTubers making these jokes regularly is so small these days, the fan base stays loyal to the creator, willing to wait months upon months for a video to feed their borderline racist humor. Let's move on to the final point as to why I think Fitz is as relevant as he is. Number 3, his big brother persona. Now when I say brother, I'm not talking in a weird way where you get stuck in a laundry machine and Fitz is the stepbrother that comes and saves you. I'm talking in a way that he almost feels like an older sibling with his whole persona. With his relatability and sense of humor, you almost feel like you're talking to an older brother that you have an inside joke with when you watch Fitz. Now that might be the most parasocial shit I've ever said, but I think it's true, and a huge reason he was able to stay relevant all these years. Because having that kind of connection with people goes a long way, especially for people who don't have that type of connection with people in real life. These days, Fitz is uploading every couple of months, much better than his previous upload schedule, but still not as good as it used to be. But even though Fitz isn't posting as much as he used to all those years ago, he still holds a spot in many people's hearts, and he is easily the internet's favorite racist.